Hello and welcome to one of the best days I've ever had in the Port de Soleil. Just 3 days ago on Sunday I was standing in this exact spot in the rain and there was almost no snow behind me. The rain had come down and washed it off the trees. But over the last couple of days it snowed all the way down into Morzine town, and conditions today when the sun came out have been absolutely unbelievable. Probably the best skiing and snowboarding I've ever had in the Port de Soleil. We've had such an immense morning. We've got the first lift up from Ardon straight up into the Linderay Bold, and we were actually there before any of the chairlifts opened. And then we went up Chaux-Fleury, rode some of the easily accessed snow that was available there just under the chairlift. Then we moved over and rode the backside of Satellite down into the sort of Châtel Bowl, and then from there we got some amazing turns in before we headed up and did some of the stuff under Chez de Roses. And it's just been an epic morning, you know, the kind of stuff that dreams are made of. Unfortunately, the forecast for the next few days is for the weather to close back in again, and there is even rain forecast for Saturday and Sunday going as high as 2,000 meters. Now, fingers crossed the jolly fat man who brings all the presents will get my letter in time and will realise that snow is preferential to rain, but at the moment it looks like this is going to have been the best day of the week. However, as I say, the snow up on the hill is just everywhere, and it is plenty deep enough to take a bit of a hammering if we do get this rain that's forecast. Hopefully though, that rain won't materialise, the temperature will drop and it will come as snow, so keep your fingers crossed for that. But at the moment, as I say, the conditions here are out of this world, absolutely insane. The avalanche hazard rating is currently 3 out of 5, and that, to be honest, up on the hill we didn't really see any avalanche dangers or any real slides going down. The Piste Patrol, we could hear them bombing and they've been doing a really good job securing the area. So off piste the conditions are epic, and to be honest I can't really comment too much on what they're like on piste because we barely touched the pistes all day. However, the run I just did down to the bottom of Ardon here was in really good condition, and so I think the pistes are in pretty good nick. So if you're coming out on holiday, the snow cover is great and the pistes are all well groomed. We just have to hope that that rain falls as snow. Anyway, that's all I got for this week. As I say, conditions are absolutely epic, but the forecast isn't great. Fingers crossed that Santa gets my note in time and that we get plenty of snow. But if not, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas anyway, and I will speak to you after the jolly fat chap has been with all the presents.